Good evening and welcome to Washington. I'm John Roberts in for Brett Baer. Breaking tonight, a second round of retaliatory attacks on Iran is underway right now. We are told they began about 45 minutes ago. Earlier in the day, President Trump said the United States hit Iran hard yesterday and would hit it hard again today in response to the downing of a U.S. Army helicopter. This comes as the president reveals new information about what he calls a secret mission in the region. We've got Fox team coverage tonight. Aisha Hosni at the White House has more of what the president said today. We begin, though, with our chief national security correspondent, Jennifer Griffin, and details on tonight's strikes. Good evening, Jennifer.
Good evening, John. We've just learned that at 5:15 p.m. Eastern, the U.S. Central Command began carrying out airstrikes against Iranian targets. We've heard of explosions occurring at ports along the Strait of Hormuz and along the Iranian coast. We've heard that Kish Island has been hit, Keshem Island, as well as sites in western Tehran. Earlier today, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth visited Guantanamo Bay in Cuba and then flew to Tampa, Florida, to CENTCOM headquarters, where he was briefed on Iranian target lists by Admiral Brad Cooper. Hegseth spoke to reporters traveling with him and announced the U.S. military would be bombing Iranian targets tonight.
Those strikes that'll happen tonight will be strong. They will be clear. If they happen to happen tomorrow night, they will be strong and they will be clear. Central Command will be busy tonight because President Trump said we will be hitting Iran hard, and we will be. If we need to negotiate with bombs, we'll negotiate with bombs.
Hegseth then indicated that during the ceasefire, CENTCOM had been busy mapping new targets and also tracking the movements of Iran's leaders. He also claimed the U.S. actually controls the Strait of Hormuz after the president revealed that the U.S. military had secretly been escorting oil tankers through the Strait of Hormuz, laden with over 100 million barrels of oil in the middle of the night without Iran seeing them. Overnight, Iran fired dozens of missiles and drones in response to the U.S. strikes on 20 targets last night after an Iranian drone forced down an American Apache helicopter with 2 crew members on board. President Trump said it was a miracle they survived. He said an Iranian projectile lodged between the 2 pilots of the Apache and was on fire, emitting a massive amount of heat, but did not explode within seconds. The helicopter pilots brought the helicopter down into the water quickly. They didn't know if it would explode or not. Qatari negotiators were in Tehran today to try to convince Iranian officials to restart negotiations, John.
Well, we'll see if they have any luck with that after these renewed attacks. All right, I doubt it. Jennifer, thank you for the update. President Trump made it clear earlier today that he...
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.